Hi, my name's David Foster and I've got a taxi business that I run in Auckland, and I found that after a while, working the very long hours, 12, 14 hours a day, that by the end of the week I'd be very tired and fatigued. I'd tried a lot of remedies but they didn't seem to make any difference until I met Nahaya one day, and she was telling me about this new Biocleanse that had come into New Zealand, and I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose, I'll definitely give that a go. So I came down to the Divine Lotus Centre in Takapuna and had my first Biocleanse, and immediately once that had finished, I felt my energy levels had just gone right up the top. I felt as though I was levitating. It felt so light, so full of energy. I felt just like $1,000,000, and I thought, well, okay, that's happened. Once I leave the Divine Lotus Spa, will this energy disappear? But it didn't.
Through being an organic food retailer, I've become very health conscious, and I was introduced to Biocleanse. So I tried it, and I remember walking out of here and going straight back to work after my first session. I could feel tingling under my feet, my cells being lit up, if you like. And even on the second day, it was still working, tingling. On the third session, I felt a bit of nausea, and that passed. And about the 8th session, I noticed that the water was very dark, so I knew then it was really working for me. And after the final session, the 12th session, I felt a rise in my energy levels, and it also gave me a lot more vitality, which was, and still is, longer lasting.
I have been coming to the clinic here for some treatment with the Biocleanse for detoxing. When I started approximately 3 to 4 weeks ago, I came with multiple health problems. Fibromyalgia being one of the main problems I've had for many years. It did have a big input on my general health. One, constant pain, lack of sleep, and very low energies. And since doing the Biocleanse, in conjunction with the infrared sauna, I find that my general health is improving. I've got a little bit more energy. My sleep pattern's improved from waking up every 2 hours to getting, which I think is wonderful, a 4-hour stretch of sleep without breaking, and I'm beginning to feel so much better for it. Even my skin is beginning to clear up, and I think this is wonderful.
I had up to 20 Biocleanses. I'd average about 2 to 3 a week, and I found that the energy levels would stay up and they wouldn't drift out, like a lot of times you get on a high and then just go drift out again. But I found that those energy levels stayed with me all the time. Now about halfway through that, you know how you start to feel when you're going to get a cold and felt really crook? I came in one day and I was feeling not good at all, and I had the Biocleanse, and during the Biocleanse, as it was going through, all of a sudden this little mountain of mucus started to build, and by the time we'd finished, we had like a little mini Mount Everest of mucus in the water. It was quite huge actually. And okay, I finished, my energy levels had definitely gone up then, and then the following day, that cold that I had and all the mucus had totally disappeared.
I did have some improvement when I last spoke with you, and but since then I went through a little bit of a healing process where things weren't quite what I thought they should have been, but I've improved greatly since then, with a lot of help from the clinic itself, with the different aids that I've been getting, and I must admit I'm feeling so much better now. The sleep has improved a great deal. Not the way I would like it to be, but I'm hoping that that will improve further. My energy levels are much better now than they were, and my pain level, where it was sitting around 10, has now decreased to one area in my middle back, which gives me a bit of trouble during the night, and that's not all the time, but it'd be down to between 4, maybe 5, and that's a great improvement.
A little over a year ago, I started coming to the Lotus Clinic. I had really bad fungi infections in my nails, and I was on medication for 9 months. And since I've been coming to the clinic having a Biocleanse, I have had some really amazing results. I've just finished the treatments over 6 months ago, and I have not had any recurring fungal infections in my nails. It's been fantastic. I've had a few treatments, and in the space of 3 months, it's gone. I had plasters over my nails just to hold them on, and over my toenails, and as you can see, they are perfect and fine. And I think the Biocleanse is being amazing for me.
I started coming to have biocleanses about a year ago for swelling ankles and feet, and they weren't just swelling, and they were actually painful. They ached every day. I had a session of about 7 biocleanses and noticed a change straight away, and my partner actually noticed it first. He couldn't believe the difference in the look of my feet and ankles. They'd reduced down in size, and also my hands, which I didn't even think of. So I continued on with the biocleanses, and just found that every session I went to, I had greater vitality, I felt better, I felt more alive, and my ankles were getting thinner, which was fantastic. So I stopped having them after about 40 sessions, and haven't had a problem since. I don't have any issues with swelling. The pain is gone, so it's just like that you don't have that constant reminder every day of the aching ankles, which is just a weight off my shoulders.
Energy levels have improved, and to the degree that I'm not sleeping in the afternoon anymore, and that's wonderful.
Every time I had a session, I just felt great. It just seems to energise and pick you up and make you feel a lot better.
And if you say, well, no, I feel wonderful, after the Biocleanse you'll feel doubly wonderful.